The lone breach. 3 voices echoed out. 2 were the exalted, and the other was Dan Xingshun. Their voices carried praises. Dan Xingshun held his beard and was ready to go. The lone breach is a dangerous tactic. On a battlefield where the defensive position has its strongest defense, it caused them to neglect it, leaving fewer troops. It's always assumed the enemy would attack the weakest points in defense, so that's where the main force was placed. But experienced generals always do the opposite, concentrating all their forces on the lone point of the defenses, winning in a single blow and catching the opponent off guard. By the time he reacted, the battle was over. This requires courage and wisdom. Failure means disaster. Ha ha ha. The brat is truly bold and cunning. Hey guys, welcome to Pages with Sidra. Today we are going to start chapter 728 of Magic Emperor. If you haven't watched the previous chapters, make sure to check them out on my channel. Now, without any delay, let's dive into the chapter. To choose the soul battle, something Yilin is most proud of, yet totally unprepared for, as the final showdown really caught everyone off guard. Ha ha, what a blunder for him. That took immense courage and wisdom. If it failed, the cost would have been devastating. This little brat Zhuo Yifan. Seems like this battle's outcome is already decided. This old man can rest easy and tend to his own affairs. Dan Xingshun was carefree, as if he had been fighting, and left. However, a roar came from behind that caught everyone's attention. Zhuo Yifan, one of us will stand on the other's shoulder to reach the peak, but that won't be you. Yilin roared and spewed blood as he did. His eyes were filled with fighting spirit, unwilling to give up yet. Zhuo Yifan totally got him. Grinning evilly, Zhuo Yifan made a sign, and the 4 dragon souls constantly shifted, speeding up the beating of the golden dragon. He wanted to get it over with fast. Yet he was stalling with his speech as he taunted. Humph, the winner is settled. Give up. If dragon ancestor knew you lost to me, an inheritor of 3 sacred beasts, he'd understand it too. Not even he can fight 3 alone. Bullshit, sacred beasts are arrogant. Master won't bat an eye even if he were to fight 4 by himself. Yilin roared. Zhuo Yifan grinned. A wise man submits to circumstances. In a sacred beast battle of 4 versus 1, defeat is obvious. Your master must be a fool if he fought in those circumstances. Your master's the fool, Yilin cursed back. At this time, Zhuo Yifan's almighty Scarlet Dragon King once again whipped its tail right on the golden dragon's wound and made it shudder. Yilin spat blood again and could hardly keep going. Zhuo Yifan snickered and kept making signs while taunting. Just then, Wu Qingqiu noticed something and shouted, Junior brother, don't let him get to you. If you have a way to strike, now's the time. He's stalling. Do it now before it's too late. I've been duped again. Startled, Yilin glared at Zhuo Yifan and spat. Zhuo Yifan, you wretched scumbag, you dare play me again? Are you even a sacred beast inheritor? I already told you, we're humans. In war, there's also deception. Haven't your elders ever told you before setting out that you need to use both your fists and your brain in a brawl? Zhuo Yifan raised a taunting eyebrow. Yilin was furious and about to curse, you son of a. But Wu Qingqiu's warning woke him up again. Junior brother. Gnashing his teeth, Yilin stomped and flew 100 meters back. He had the golden dragon flick its tail and get away as well. Yilin's face twitched as he stared at Zhuo Yifan in rage. Let me show you how a real sacred beast disciple fights. Strength is everything. I fear none of your petty tricks. Yilin made a sign and shouted. Soul origin, golden dragon transformation, soul harmony. Roar. The golden dragon coiled in the air around Yilin. The golden flames burned hotter and yet faded with time. The golden dragon's huge bulk shrank as it drew closer to Yilin. This can't be. Zhuo Yifan was shocked to the core. The exalted showed the same reaction as they jumped to their feet. This is something only a soul harmony stage expert can do, harmonizing body and soul. A mere ethereal realm cultivator can use a soul harmony technique of that level? That's absurd. The soul harmony stage was what came after the ethereal stage. It allowed one to focus their soul power into their flesh, for soul and body to become one. The body would thus become a natural defense of the soul, keeping it from harm. In other words, Yilin was back to when his soul was in its best shape. Moreover, since the soul and body were now one, Yilin's soul and body power combined to make him even stronger. This outcome left Zhuo Fan frowning once more. For crying out loud, am I going to fail right at the end? We're back where we started. No, it's worse actually, far worse. Zhuo Fan clenched his fists and gnashed his teeth. Ha ha ha. Didn't see that coming, did you? A sacred beast's body is the best, and it becomes flawless when the soul harmonizes with it. As the dragon ancestor's disciple, this soul harmony skill comes naturally. Yilin mocked, seeing Zhuo Fan's shaken face, and grinned. Now I'm a miniature version of the decimating dragon ancestor. Let's see you beat me now. Yilin shot for Zhuo Fan, the powerful golden flames surging into a typhoon. Zhuo Fan could feel the blistering heat before it reached him, practically cooking him alive. Zhuo Fan squinted, and his face became stern. He made a sign and called the dragon's soul to protect him. 100-meter-long savage dragon appeared before Zhuo Fan. The scarlet glow was so strong it struck fear in the average man, containing unspeakable raw power. Roar! The almighty Scarlet Dragon King saw Yilin was coming and clawed at the tiny human. A great power pressed on Yilin's shoulder, but Yilin. That's it for today's chapter recap. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest manga, manhwa, and manhwa recaps. Got thoughts on today's chapter? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on the story. See you in the next one. Until then, keep turning the pages.